The renminbi deposit base now is about 100 billion, okay, renminbi. And then there are renminbi bonds that have been issued and still outstanding, amounting to about 40, 50 billion. I can't remember exactly. I'm not very up to date, as I said. You can say that it is a big amount, and you can say that it's small. It's actually quite small compared with the deposit base on the mainland. And I think, therefore, the mainland authorities ought really to feel a lot more comfortable about more rapid growth of that deposit base or of that pool of renminbi in Hong Kong. In a way, this really depends on the market itself. I mean, I would encourage the financial intermediaries to be imaginative in creating renminbi products and making better use of the renminbi for all sorts of things. Let's say using the renminbi as a currency for stock market transactions, in addition to the Hong Kong dollar or whatever other currency. Why shouldn't they be thinking about it? I don't think China objects to it. All right? And if I were a foreign investor wanting to invest in H shares, in other words, wanting to expose myself in Hong Kong to China, I wouldn't actually mind exposing myself to the renminbi as well at the same time. Why should you force me to expose myself to the Hong Kong dollar instead? Let's say there is an IPO. Why not in renminbi? I don't mind, as a foreign investor, exposing myself to renminbi. Why should I bring a lot of money into Hong Kong, convert it into Hong Kong dollars? If the shares are, 500 times oversubscribed, I bring in 500 times what I need, and then you have huge inflow into the Hong Kong dollar, and after the IPO, huge outflow from the Hong Kong dollar, undermining stability of the Hong Kong dollar. So it makes sense, actually, to be promoting the greater use of the renminbi. And the 100 billion or whatever deposit base is good enough. I mean, we have a very efficient interbank payment system in Hong Kong, what we call RTGS. I built it. Real-time gross settlement. All right, starting with the Hong Kong dollar in '96, I introduced RTGS for the US dollar, RTGS for the renminbi, and in the year 2003, immediately before the introduction of renminbi business, there was RTGS for renminbi as well. So if you have a very efficient financial infrastructure, including this sort of payment system, what you mentioned about the velocity could be very high. And 100 billion could surface, a few trillions of transactions easily if the payment system is efficient. So I would urge you, whoever that is working in the financial industry, to be imaginative. Now, as an official, of course I'm retired now, we build the infrastructure there. We build a framework for you people to take it off. And I think it's now time to really take it off. And if China has certain concerns, okay, get the HKMA to talk to the PBOC and try and calm them down. I think they can be calmed down, actually. It's not a lot of money involved compared with what the size of the deposit base on the mainland.